Ew. I don't have my rings on. Don't tell my husband, okay? Because don't feel like hearing it. We just gonna act like I got rings on today, okay? Ew. But I do have my evil eye protection. Ew. And my Hermosa, is it? Am I saying it right? Hermosa, something like that. Anyway, so you guys, this is going to be a pick a pile. I have 3 cards in front of me that I'm going to allow you guys to choose from. If you want to, you can always pause the video and select your choices. So this is pile number 1. With the, what is this, the Dalmatian stone. This is pile number 2, the tiger's eye, and this is pile number 3. It's the jet something. It's like jet. I don't know. It's just called jet. That's what it says on this receipt. Okay. So, now I'm not going to get into details of what the songs mean until you pick your pile first. I've already picked my pile. Very excited. So, like I said, you guys can pause and figure out pretty much which crystal is like calling you or you're drawn to, and that pile is for you. So basically, the what is it? It's gonna be what do people like and dislike about you? Okay, that's pretty much going to be the subject matter for the piles. Okay, so pick your pile, pause the video, and meditate. The first pile that you're drawn to is the one that is for you. The second pile that you pick is definitely your ego choosing for you. So choose what your heart wants you to choose, not your ego. Okay, alrighty, I'm about to get started. Okay, so pile number, this is going to be, wait, let me see, I'm trying to move these cards over. This is going to be pile number 1. Okay, so this is the Dalmatian stone. It says, helps break down barriers you created around yourself, helping you to move forward. It promotes positivity, happiness, and a childlike playfulness. I actually chose this pile, okay? So let's see. What are the cards we have? And one thing I don't look at the cards just yet. I just kind of pull them and kind of just try to wing it because I like to test my abilities. So I feel pile 1, you guys might be people who are very testing people. And another thing, if you guys didn't notice, you guys had a lot of more cards. So pile 1, let's see where I'm going to put these cards, where I feel drawn to. I definitely do feel like people try to take a lot of things from you, because you guys already had 3 cards, okay, that accidentally came out. Then you had another 3 set of cards that were like pretty much like right here. And I'm like, no, they don't need all those cards. That's not fair. So people might feel like you guys kind of get a lot, things come easy to you, or it's something like that. And they're just like, it's not fair that you get kind of everything, okay? So let's start on the likes. I am going to look at these cards as these are the likes, because we are using the it's the deck called What's the Tea, and I'm going to look at these decks as this is the negative, the dislikes that people don't like about you, and also the deck that I'm using for your likes, what people like about you, is the Fountain Tarot. This is by, who is this by? What is it by? I don't know who this is by. It's not saying who it's by, but yeah, anywho. Okay. So your likes, what people like about you, they definitely feel like, let me get these cards to get a little bit closer so you guys can see. So people definitely feel like you are someone that is very odd. If you look at this card, this woman looks kind of odd. But they do feel like there is something very eccentric about you that they like, or there is something very eccentric that you do. And it involves your intuition. It's like you know things that before they happen, or you just have a really good discernment to you. But it's just something about you just kind of knowing things. People might come to you as a counselor. People also might feel feel that you're a little sneaky in some way. They might feel like you, people might look at you as like a fetish in a way. But it's something about you that is very odd, but also very interesting. And people feel like you just know a lot. I'm hearing knows too much. And you don't really say much. People might kind of get nervous around you because they don't know what you kind of know about them, or if you're like a tarot reader, or just not even a tarot reader, but you're just someone that kind of picks up on a lot of things. So this could be the energy if someone is holding secrets. It's like people feel like you just know. Also, I do feel like you're a person that is very, whatever it is eccentric about you, you definitely don't hide it. You kind of put it out there, because this person looks very odd, but very intriguing. Even your look might look this way. But yeah. And I'm getting nomad. So that's what people like about you. And then the Hierophants. There is something about you kind of opening up boxes that people are unable to open, if that makes sense. I get like a Thor energy. So remember when Thor had that little thing that only he could pick up, and anybody else that picks it up, you have to be worthy to pick it up. I feel like there is something that was kind of orchestrated to happen for you in this life, or people feel like you're just they're orchestrated to meet you for you to open them up or open up some things for them. But there is something that even you open up for others, or just yourself. It's just something about you almost being a counsel. Yeah, the Hierophant talks about, you know, something that is orchestrated by the angels. People feel like you are very divine in some way. You're able to open people up. It's a lot of energy of just emotional in some form, but people feel like you have a lot of tremendous power, okay? And that is what people really like about you. Another thing, they like that you have so much power. And you also are very wise beyond your years, even if you're a young person. With the King of Cups, people feel like there is something with your emotions where you just kind of... It's something trickery about your emotions. I can't describe it, because it's like this man, he has a cup, but it's on his knee, and the cup could fall, but it's like he's balancing it. It's something about your emotional state, or it's something about something you do spiritually in some form, or opportunities that you have in regards to emotions, or people wanting to have opportunities with you to have like a relationship or get on a deeper level with you. But it could also be involving business, something that you do in your line of business that is very emotional or very spiritual in some form, because this man has a suit on. And this talks about cups, so it's talking about emotional, but he has the energy, you know, this suit on. I don't know, it's just something very, a wave of emotions. Like, you are a very, this is the energy of like a person who is, I can't even describe it. It's like undescribable, if that makes sense. Like, you have a lot of power though. The main thing that I can say people like about you, your power is like unshakable, unfathomable almost, okay? But yeah, people feel like you have this knowledge. They like that you're very odd, you're very eccentric. You know certain things. You probably prophesize on it. Or they also like that you know things, but you don't say too much about what you know, okay? And that kind of gives them some anxiety that they like. It makes them anxious. Like, I don't know. It's something about people liking, they like how you make them nervous, even the most strongest people, you know what I'm saying? And you're able to see through them. Then they also like your power. It's something about you being orchestrated to just do certain things that others can't do. And then your emotional state. It's something about how your emotions, something you do spiritual, something you do that involves emotions, that's like you making it a business aspect, and somehow, some way, it's very trickery. It's almost like a professor type of energy. It's very interesting. I'm getting the X-Men professor energy, but it's very interesting. And then remember, the professor, he kind of had that Dalmatian energy where he was kind of childlike in a way. He was a very grown man, very wise, but he had some childlike to him. Even children liked him. So you don't know how much you mean to me. I can't breathe without you. People really like what you kind of bring out in them. Like I said, you open people up to the point where they just feel like I don't know. They feel like they just have to have you. You kind of provoke. This could be, you can be around a person who is very, they call it very cold, and you can make them melt in some form. And people love this about you. It's something that you bring out in others that most people aren't able to tap into, and they love this the most. So I am going to put this right here, this little extra card you got. I'm going to put it with both of these. So, I've been watching you through social media or any way I can. People like that it's something about a distance. They can't really get to you, maybe emotionally, or it's a distance that you like a air of mystique. I'm really getting X-Men. I don't know if you guys is Pile 1, you like X-Men, but Mystique, that's kind of how your energy is. I swear to God. Literally, yep. That is your energy. Mystique. So I've been watching you through social media any way I can. People love that they have some distance or that you create distance. And you're just kind of like a it's just kind of like almost like stalking you. People love stalking you, okay? The only thing that kind of can come bad with this is people like the fantasy of you. But I really feel even when they meet you, the fantasy is still there. It's like an air of mystery that you have that is just so attractive, okay? An air of power and mystery. And you just being able to do things that others can't do, and that's invoke emotions in people that they rarely have invoked in them, okay? So what do people dislike about you, Pile 1? Uninterested and fed up. Yeah. So this is the thing. What people don't like about you, okay? I'm not gonna lie, Pile 1, people are so attracted to you. Even if you're not, you know, you might be this person, like I said, Mystique. She has a very interesting look that some people might like, and other people, it might scare people. So Pile 1, you might have a very scary look to you. Maybe you guys wear contacts, maybe the way you do your eyeliner, maybe you guys are into that emo goth type of style, but it's something very scary. Even your presence, you know, it's just something very scary about you that it's like scratching a chalkboard, okay? So yeah, that's literally I think people fight themselves to try to like understand why they want to be in your presence, because your presence is very it makes people shaky, okay? You get what I'm saying? It's like you know something that they don't. And like but you never exposed it. You never exposed it. I'm not gonna lie, people like that also. And you never like judge them for it. You just keep it to yourself. But people feel like you might unleash that one day. So uninterested and fed up. The dislikes people don't like about you is you just become very uninterested. You have a, like, remember what I was saying in one of those cards I was picking up, like, you know, you just have this energy of you don't care or something like that. But it's just people feel like you're not as interested, you're not into them as much as they're into you, okay? And I feel like people don't realize it, but it might, you're one of those people, and it's kind of like what I'm picking up. Somebody, I don't know, Pile 1, somebody wants to speak for all of the people. They say you do this thing where somebody does one small thing, one little thing, and you're like, I'm done with you. And people hate that. You can just detach yourself from others. And they also hate that fed up, you get fed up very easily. You have a what do you call it, like a cutthroat energy to you, and people hate it. It hurts their, I don't even feel hated, but it hurts their feelings very bad. What people don't like about you is you can make someone feel very worthless. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, people hate that, you know, you just have a what do you call it, like a wire that's very, what do they call that, a thing, some they say some is very short and something, but it's like you have a short fuse. Thank you. You have a short fuse, you know, you don't tolerate too much, and it's just like, oh, you do one thing, it's over. It's like, I don't care about you, I'm not interested, you can leave me alone, you can die and fall off the face of the earth. That's literally how you make people feel, and people don't like that. So you speak my language. What people don't like is the fact that you know them a little too well. And I'm talking about just right. I'm talking about you can meet somebody within a day And within a week, it's like you already know this person. You know how to work this person. I'm talking about you know how to make them feel worthless. You know how to make them feel, you know how to speak their language. You understand them. That's what people hate because, like I was picking up when I was literally just saying that you use something against people. And what you use against them is your understanding of them. You're able to just understand someone very fastly, probably better than their own fucking mother, probably better than their own family. You have an understanding, and sometimes they feel like you use that to your advantage. And that's how you use them to almost, they feel like you break them down. Power one, that's what people don't like about you. You can break someone down because of how fast you study someone and understand someone. It's just the instant understanding. Okay, so I've been watching you through social media or any way I can. I remember I said I was going to put this with both of these. So the dislikes people feel, you are distant. You're very distant. They feel like when you cut them off, you kind of it's like putting a candy or like something in front of a child that a child really wants, and the child's like, I want it, and then you're like, oh no, can't have it, and they're like, here, you want it? Oh no, can't have it. And that's what people feel like you do. Like once you cut them off, you don't block them. You don't block these people. You don't block these people. You don't like cut communication off. You just, it's something similar, like say if you guys on Facebook or Twitter. You're on Twitter, right? You both are on Twitter. You just broke up. You're the type of person, you will break up with someone and they'll go look on your social media, see, oh, I know she's heartbroken. I know she's talking about me. And they'll look and see, and you'll be like, oh man, today has been such an amazing day. Like, bitch, what? And people are just like, bitch, we just broke up. Like, what are you doing? Or maybe you might not say nothing at all. You might go ghost for 3 days and then come back on there like nothing has happened. People cannot fucking stand it. And I really feel like Power One, this is more so your lovers. I'm not gonna lie. I was finna say maybe because when I'm talking to you guys, I'm also talking to whoever's watching this video. I'm talking to the collectives, you know, your angels, or my angels, or what they guided me to tell me to give you this message. And I was tapping like, is it haters? And from what my angels say, my angels is like, no, it's not the haters, because you don't even care about the haters. The haters don't even count. These are like people that are romantic people, okay? You treat them just as much. Just as much. Now, you treat your haters really bad to the point you act like your haters don't even exist at all, okay? But yeah, I feel like this is more so your lovers are speaking out. Like, I feel like it's a group of your lovers just like trying to get messages to you. But they're just like, you know, you just do this thing where you just act like you didn't have nothing. Like, we had nothing at all. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel the energy of like these people are in love with you, and you just kind of like, maybe you might be in love with them too, but how you act after a breakup or after you're uninterested, these people feel like, did you even care about me? Like, it's a card deck in here that says that. It's like, do you still even care about me? Like, people just feel like you don't care about them at all, and they'll look at your social media and you'll just act like nothing happened. It's like nothing, none of this even existed. All them times we were talking on the phone late at night, when I was telling you about all the shit I went through and my life story, it's like none of that mattered. We were going to the movies, took pictures together. None of that mattered. Like, yeah. So that's what people don't like about you. They don't like how you can just drop your feelings and just not care. And then also you use your understanding of them to their advantage. They really feel that. What people like about you, of course, your element of mystique, and how you have this power to do things that others can't, and also how you are trickery with your emotions, or something with your business, that you're very smart when it comes to your emotions. And yeah, you're able to open someone up. So that is what people like about you. And the dislikes, you just drop them like nothing ever happened. So Pile 1, that is your reading. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to book a personal reading, you can always find me at my email at openwidewitch@yahoo.com. This is my alternative route if you guys don't have like a social media or something. If you guys do have social media, follow me on Twitter. I do weekly and weekend messages. Follow me on my YouTube. You guys are here and queer, and I hope you get enough money to buy a car with a chandelier. Okay. So follow me on my YouTube. I do videos like this. Check out my channel if you are new to the channel. I do pick-up piles, collectives, all sorts. And then also my TikTok at Open Wild Witch. You can find me on there. Like I tell everybody, if I die on my tombstone, it might say Open Wild Witch. If you are looking for me, you can always find me on any social media at Open Wild Witch. You can even find me on my Snapchat at Open Wild Witch. And then also my Instagram. I will be posting on there very soon, like the middle of this month or the end of October. Okay. Alrighty, Pile 1, that is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time. Bye-bye. That was an interesting one, and I picked that pile. Resonated a little too good, I won't even lie. Okay. Alrighty, so Pile 2. You guys, if you pick this pile, this is Tiger's Eye, okay? Oh, I forgot to do that in the first pick-up pile. Don't tell the first pick-up pile that I forgot to do their crystal. So Pile 2, this is your guys' crystal. This is the Tiger's Eye. This is for, what is it for? It's for grounding and protection and also prosperity. So let's see. Let's get into your guys' reading. So Pile 2, I feel like that is something you guys deal with your life. So with Pile 1, I was talking about how they had a lot of more cards than the other ones. But what Pile 1 didn't get, they didn't get the close-up of the crystal. So maybe you guys still maybe you guys are very lucky, because prosperity talks about luckiness and protection and groundiness. Maybe you guys are very protected. If there is something you felt like you've been not held back, I'm not gonna something saying not that phrase, but it's something like maybe your mom sheltered you when you were really younger, right? And you weren't able to go outside like the other kids or your other friends. Let's say you're a girl or a feminine energy. It could be a situation where all the girls were getting pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was getting pregnant. And lucky for you, when you finally came out the house, you knew about how to protect yourself, how to not have kids. You learned your lessons through others, like vicariously living through others, because you were just so cooped in the house or something like that. It's something where you guys just have prosperity. Like, I can't describe it, but it's like, it's a thing where you guys could have missed your mark, but somehow in the nick of time, you always don't miss it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so that is something with your prosperity where maybe you were sheltered, maybe it was something you felt like you were being held back by a parental figure or just some authority or just something in general, but it actually was a big help to you, okay? So yeah, let's get into your guys' reading. So Pile 2, you have the Two of Wands clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, and what is it about you? So let's see, let me pick up these cards. So I feel for you guys with the Two of Wands. What people like about you guys, I don't know if you guys use chopsticks, or maybe you guys are like from Tokyo, Japan. Maybe you guys like anime, or what is it, anime? Or maybe you guys are able to draw, or maybe you guys do really, you're really into like Japan or Tokyo culture. Like I said, it's something that you guys do that's very cool that isn't your culture isn't used to, or something like that. I don't know. Maybe you guys might be mixed. Maybe you guys might attract people from other cultures, or maybe you're able to blend in with other cultures. But it's something about you guys traveling. That is something you guys are going to be doing, or just something about like you being in a certain city or state, and you guys are kind of what do you call it? I can't describe a word for it, but what I can say is like you guys are in a certain city, right? And that city or the people that you're around, they aren't able to blend in or travel to Tokyo, Japan. They would instead want to travel to the normal places like Miami, LA. And you're like, no, I want to travel to like Tokyo, Egypt. You know what I'm saying? It's something about you being able to go into other cultures or other places and kind of like not blend in, but fit in or study or learn their culture in some form. I don't know. It's something about geographics though. But you guys are going to be traveling a lot, or you have an energy where you could travel and you would kind of fit in instead of stick out or something like that. But yeah, people like the fact that you know what direction you're going in life, and you kind of know how to get there in some form, okay? If you look, I think this is like a globe, but this person has the globe in their hands. It's like you having the world in your hands and say, you know what, I want to go this way someday, and you end up going. But it's something about you guys traveling or just being out of this, out of your state or bigger than your state. Yeah, that's the best way I could say. It's something about your energy or how you are. It's just bigger than the city that you live in. Like people know that you're the type of person that is just going to travel. You're not going to stay in your hometown or something like that. With the Wheel of Fortune, I really feel like you guys have a lot of things that turn in your favor. Remember what I was talking about? Right when you guys could have had a lot of things happen where it could have been something like, oh, your mom forgot to sign the paper for you guys to go on a field trip. And somehow in the nick of time, I don't fucking know. Maybe your mama or something where you guys forge your signature. I don't know. Or maybe your teacher said, oh, it's okay, you can go. But you guys have a lot of good luck that happens to you in the nick of time. Right when you think you aren't going to get something, you get something anyways, okay? So yeah, I feel like a lot of things turn in your favor, on your favor, and people kind of like this for you, or I don't know. People just feel like you carry the essence of luck with you, and when they're around you, somehow they get this good luck too, in some form, some way. But yeah, so that's what people like about you. They like that, there's a certain place that you want to go, or there's something that you want to do. You know what direction you're going in life and you're going to go for it. And somehow, some way, you always tend to have good luck follow you when you do this. And the people that are also around you get that good luck too. The only thing I will say, pal, too, is just watch out for these people that are kind of using you for your good luck or something like that. Just be on the safe side about this, okay? Because these people could be using you. So what is it about you? People like the fact that I don't know, it's like you're a chosen energy, but it's something where like you always get something in the nick of time. It could be you get free meals. I don't know. It's something in the nick of time, like I don't know. It's just something very different. Remember I was talking about the energy where you might live in a city, but it's like people feel like you're bigger than your city. And people are just like, what is it about you? Like, why do you have such good luck? Yeah, people, I don't know. And then I also feel like, I don't know if you guys went through a lot in your childhood when you were younger and you ended up getting this luck and this like prosperity and fortune kind of due to that, or if it was something where like a parental figure or somebody really really close to you died. And I really feel that person on the other side is the one that is really pulling the strings for all of this good luck and prosperity to be happening for you, okay? So what do people not like about you, Bow to? Played out, clarified by caught a case, and that hairstyle or color looks so nice on you. So what people don't like about you is there's something that you do where you kind of just do it a little too much to the point where it's just like, so remember I was talking about you guys might have went through something in your childhood or something like that. I'm sorry, how to, but this is what people feel they dislike about you. People dislike the fact that you kind of like soak about something too much. It's something that happened in your life that you just constantly soak about it. This might even be how you're able to get that good luck, because people dislike the fact that people might feel bad for you or something like that, and you always get helped out. Oh my God. And remember I was telling you guys, somebody that died is like watching you. But yeah, And then another thing, truth be told, about too, people might just be jealous. People are just jealous. People are just jealous that, people sympathize with what you're going through and they help you. Okay. And I'm not gonna lie, the people around you that are like this, those are the people that you need to eliminate. Remember, I was saying that these people might just be using you for that. You need to eliminate these people because these people are only there to kind of get the fruits of your labors instead of actually help you with your healing and be there for you when you want to vent. You get what I'm saying? When you get done with that prosperity, that sadness hits sometimes and you need someone to talk to. These are the people that are just going to be like, girl, ugh, like, oh my gosh, shut up talking about this. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a good vibe at all. Another thing they don't like is the fact that, called a case, sexual infection, sexual disease, rash. So I don't know if maybe you guys might have, and I rebuke this if you're not, but I don't know if you guys might have caught an STD, might have caught a certain sexual illness or something that kind of can't be cured. But it is something about something with your health in some form that people don't like. Um, I don't know, and this might be something that you kind of use to your advantage. But people, I don't know, or maybe you guys like caught something when you were younger, and people, I don't know, just kind of always bring it up, or maybe you guys just have a disease that can't be cured, and people always like bring this up and are like, just being Emma fucking sure, like ill, type shit, but. If not, spiritually, this can be a situation of like you call it STD in a spiritual sense, like a spiritual STD, to where when it comes to this played out situation, it's almost like a disease. You kind of constantly, whatever this is that has happened to you is literally like an infectious disease, and people feel like sometimes that energy, when you start soaking in that energy, they kind of feel sad and depressed too, because I think people are used to you being this, this person that is just out of this world, outworldly, you give ninth house energy, philosophy, traveling, just, learning all this new stuff. And then when you get to this point, it's just like that prosperity comes with pain, and people don't really want to feel your pain in some form, because they kind of, their energy, remember I said they're using you for good luck. So when you get into the energy of sadness, they kind of have to tap into that energy too, and it kind of gets put on them and they don't like it. So that hairstyle or color looks so nice on you is going to, people don't like the fact that you make transformations in some form and it somehow works for you. Even the worst transformations somehow work out in your favor. So let's say if you guys did catch an STD or something, somehow, some way, you kind of don't hide it. You say, hey, this is me, this is the new situation that I'm in, and I am going to take this with a grain of salt. If there is like a spiritual STD, like I was saying, you're like, hey, this is something that I dealt with. This is what has made me how I am today. And I feel like you turned out, you did something, turned out, oh damn. But you may have turned something out with your transformation. Like some people's transformation, like most people that go through transformations, oh my God, it's a very hard thing to deal with. But you might have done your transformations or a certain transformation in a really cool way, and you flipped it for your greater good. And people don't like this. They don't like this because they feel like whatever this is, you use it for your crutch, to kind of, get to where you're going in some form. So yeah, that is what people dislike about you. To me, I'm not gonna lie, if you look at that in a very small phrase, it sounds like a bunch of jealousy to me. Honestly, jealousy and fakeness. Because yeah, that's just what it sounds like. So if anybody dislikes you for this, you know that that is not a person that you want to be around with, Pile.2, okay? That is not a person having your corner. So if you guys want a personal reading, like more information on this, Pile.2, you guys can reach me by my email at openwhitebitch@yahoo.com. This is kind of my alternative route for people who don't have social media, or you can get a personal reading through my Twitter, where I do weekly and weekend messages. Also, my YouTube, you guys guys are here, you're a queer, and I hope you get enough money to make a car with a chandelier, okay? So, yeah. This is why I do the collectives, the pick-up piles, and so forth. And then also my TikTok is at Open Wide Witch. You guys can follow me there. I do daily messages on that. And then also my Instagram, it will be up and running the beginning of October through the end of October. And then also, Pile.Jet, another message that I'm getting, it might be something about you shutting down, or it's something about when these people are in your energy, you kind of shut down. And I feel like that might be where that caught a case, sexual transmitted disease or a spiritual transmitted disease, because it's like I'm going through something and I try to talk to people and I have nobody to talk to and it just shuts down. You just shut down because before this video started, it was something that was going on. Okay, and I remember the movie that I watched, and it just, oh, it fucked me up. And I don't know what the fuck happened to my energy, but it shut the fuck down. And I ain't never experienced that ever in my life. But I feel like it's something where these people that are using you in some form, they're not going to be able to touch this energy, okay? Because I feel like this is it's something that you're being protected from. And your angels are trying to say another thing that these people don't dislike is that you're very much protected. But just as protected as you are, you're hunted as well. Very, very, very interesting. But yeah, it's just something that they don't like about something that you're going through with depression. Because you have this philosophy energy. You love learning new things and people love that about you. Then you have this like, whoa, it's like a whole different energy. And I feel like that is what's giving you that spiritual transmitted disease where it's like, I can't get rid of this because I can't fucking talk to nobody. Or if it's physically, there's not a cure for it. So Pile.Jet, that is your reading. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, bye-bye. Alrighty. Okay, pile 3. If you guys chose this crystal, this is your pile. So this crystal is Jet, and it looked like it has some like cute little purple things in it or something like that. It's really pretty. It gives me like a floral energy. Almost like a Japanese type of energy, like with the leaves and stuff and the cherry blossom trees. So if you guys pick this pile, now this crystal talks about psychic protection, releasing and learning from your past mistakes, okay? Or past experience, if anything, because nothing is a mistake, actually. But yeah. So I feel like you guys, you know, there might be something where you guys might be psychic, okay? Intuition might be high. But there is something about your lessons is kind of going to be your testimony for others. I really feel like most of the lessons you went through were kind of to kind of help others who were kind of going through it and didn't kind of have someone there. But somehow, some way, you are going to be able to capitalize off of the lessons that you learned, okay, by helping others. So this is going to be the likes and this is going to be the dislikes. So we have 7 of Wands clarified by the 4 of Wands, and I'm finally ready for you. What do people like about you, Pile 1? They like the fact that you never give up. You never give up. I'm talking about even if you have everyone against you, even if things you have been working and working and working and nothing is coming, you never give up. With the 4 of Wands, that the 4 of Wands, somehow, some way, with you not giving up, well, not somehow, some way, but the fact that you don't give up, you have celebrations. Or another thing I'm picking up is you know when to give up, okay? It's either you don't give up or it could be both, where when it's time to not give up, you're not going to give up. But when it's time where it's like, okay, I need to just, you know, walk away from this. It's no point in wasting my time in fighting for this, when I could be fighting for something that's worth it. So it's like, you know when to not stop fighting, and you know when to stop fighting. Okay, so people like that about you. You're very smart when it comes to where you kind of put your energy. You don't waste your energy. Your energy is very valuable to you, and that kind of, people kind of see that, you know, people kind of feel that and feel like they are worthy to, if there is something that you're doing for them, that you are making them feel like they are worthy for your time. You get what I'm saying? So with the Four of Wands, I feel like you guys have a lot of celebrations because of this. You guys play something smart, okay? And it's something about you guys' time. Your time is very valuable. I don't know if you guys have missions, a mission in this life that you have to pass, but you guys definitely might have Aries midheaven, or you guys are Aries, but you guys have warrior energy. And somehow, some way, the people that are on your team always have celebrations. They always win all the freaking time. I'm telling you. So this is what people like about you the most. People like the fact that, you know, anybody that can try to come up against you, you can handle your own. You know how to play it smart. You know when to give in. Well, not give in. You know when to not give up. And you know when to just say, hey, I'm wasting my time. You use your time. You use your energy in a very timely manner, a timely fashion. And this always gives you wins, not just for you, but for the people that are around you also. So I'm finally ready. One thing about it, people feel Pile 3, when you are ready to do something, it's like all stops is go. Okay, it's like ain't nobody gonna be able to stop Pile 3. They can just get it out their head, because Pile 3, when they have their mind set, it is set. They're gonna do it. If Pile 3 tells you I'm gonna be a millionaire, if they're 18 and say I'm gonna be a millionaire by 21, you can damn near bet your sorry ass they might be a millionaire before they hit 19, or maybe before they hit 20. They'll do it somehow earlier than they said they were going to do it. You guys have a very warrior energy, okay? You can be from the fucking suburbs, you can be from anywhere. You guys just have this energy of you're hungry. When you are hungry for something, that hunger, it's like, y'all look, okay? People just feel like when you guys are ready for something, nobody can stop you. You guys are almost unstoppable when you set your mind to something. Now, what people dislike about you, they dislike the fact that, so we have head in the clouds, and then we also have grudge holder, okay? One thing they don't like about you is, there are certain things, certain things that you might give up on, or something like that you kind of regret, and it's like you never get over it. Okay, it's like you, whatever sticks to you sticks. And one thing that they hate, this is saying hate, I was saying dislike, but they really hate that when it comes to you, you can hold a grudge. I don't know if you're Scorpio or Aries, because Aries is warrior energy. You guys can hold a grudge like no other. Oh my God. And it can almost kill you, because you guys are just like bloodthirsty. Like, you guys are the type of people, like, I will fucking kill myself just to kill you. If I have to attach a bomb to me and be by you to kill you, I will do that. It's like people feel like when they get on your bad side, oh my God, it's the worst. But this is the thing, people say most of your things that you do to kind of something, it's something that you might regret doing, it's kind of always your fault. And they hate the fact that, you know, you look at it as like, okay, well, I might have did this, I might have messed something up, but you still could have came to me. And then when a person doesn't come back to you, you are just like, and I feel like it might be these people on your team. You are just like, oh my God, like a whole nother demon. Like, so yeah, I'm cheating. One thing you do not tolerate, and I was just about to get into this, because when I was talking about the people on your team, I'm like, okay, so what does this mean? That when this is the thing people feel. They feel like, okay, you're a person that doesn't give up. When you are ready to do something, you're going to do something. Your team is going to profit from it too. But they say when someone in your team is ready to like leave the nest, as they call it, you look at it as like, oh my God, I am betrayed. You have betrayed me. You know, and you feel like someone has cheated you. okay? You know, it's the energy of like, hey, you are mine and I own you. And people hate that. They dislike that the most about you, okay? So yeah, I'm cheating. It could even be a situation where there could have been something where someone kind of hurt you and cheated on you, and now everybody that you go with, you are kind of just putting your anger towards this person that did you wrong, okay? And people around you or just people in general dislike that about you because it's like you let one person mess it up for everybody else, okay? So yeah, pile 3, that is your reading. If you guys want to get like more information in this and book a personal reading, you can always find me at my email at openwidewitch@yahoo.com. That's kind of my alternative way of doing readings for people who don't have social media, or if you recommend me to someone and they don't have like anything like Twitter, Facebook, or nothing. So my Twitter on here is at openwidewitch. I do weekly and weekend messages. And then my YouTube, you guys are here and queer, and I hope you guys get enough money to get a car with a chandelier, okay? This is my YouTube. I do collectives and pick-up piles and so forth. And then also my Twitter is Open Wide Witch. My Instagram is going to be up and running. It's Open Wide Witch also. It'll be up and running the middle or the end of this month. Literally, anything you're trying to find me on a social media platform, even Snapchat, is at Open Wide Witch. My tombstone is going to be Open Wide Witch probably. Kid you not. So I hope you guys enjoyed your reading, you know, and I hope that this helps you in some form. Yeah, so you guys, until next time, bye-bye.